Welcome to another FM26 Mobile video here on my channel. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create an FM26 Mobile save in the best way to enjoy a match day experience. So you are going to learn all the steps from picking your club, creating a new profile for your manager, and getting deep down into the game also. Like this video, subscribe to this channel if you are new, and let's get going. So when you are in the FM26 Mobile homepage, you're going to see this. Is it beautiful or this whatever? So we're going to see this space, and you can see three buttons. First, we have new game, we have load other game, then we have your recent game. So your current recent save, your game you saved on the game, you're going to see it over there for easy access. So under load other game, you can see all the saves I have and the available slots I have to create a new save. So now let's move into the new game zone. So in the new game also, we also have some three options at the top there. You can see we have career, we have challenge, and we have my club. In another video, I'm going to show you how to create your own club in FM26 Mobile. So stay tuned for that also. And a challenge also, you can take any of the available challenges and play. Maybe you just want to challenge yourself. You don't want to go into the traditional career scene. You just want to do something quick. You can come for these options here. But we are focusing on a career save. So under career, you can see we also have another four options at the bottom. The first one is have club. So you start the game by managing a club, or we have international. You start the game by managing a country. Then we have club and international. You start by managing both a club and a national team. And we have unemployed. You begin unemployed, and you need to find a job as soon as possible and begin your career from there. But since this is just a tutorial teaching you how to create a good save from scratch, we are going to go with club. So when you click on club, the next thing you want to do is click on confirm. Then under confirm, as you know, in FM26 Mobile, we now have the women's game also. So it will give you this option. Do you want to play the men's game or the women's game? But you can play both of them. But which club do you want to start managing from? For this tutorial, let's go with a men's game, the men's team. So click on men's team. So when you click on men's team, now to load all the available countries with the leagues you can manage in the game. So let's go for one simple one. I think let's go to let me use France for this tutorial. So you click on France, then to now load all the leagues and clubs available under the French league, under the French Football Federation or whatever. So now you can see we have the license for Ligue 1, McDonald's, and Ligue 2, BKT. Yes, my French is a bit not good. So yeah, so let's go for Ligue 1. League 1 McDonald's. So when you click on the league you want to manage, now you need to pick the club you want to manage. So these are the options we have available. And I think for me, I'll go with let me go for Brest.
Charlie.
Yes. So we want to manage Stade Brestois. So Brest, in short, Brest. So that is it also. You can see you can see below where we have the confirm, but we also have random team. So when you click on random team, the game itself is just going to pick a random club for you, which you can manage. If you've chosen the club you want to manage, just click on confirm. So under confirm, it's going to bring this new page. You can see it has also given us, apart from France, the country we can manage in, it has given us another 4 countries we can manage from. We didn't choose it, the game gave it to us automatically. So in FM26, what we have new is when you pick a club, the game is going to recommend other 4 countries you can select, so you can manage clubs over there based on the club you chose. It's just that's the new feature. But in the previous versions, you need to choose the clubs, the countries you want to manage in before you choose the club. But this time you choose the club you want to manage before, then it will recommend 4 other ones. You can remove them by clicking on modify nations, which I'm going to show you. So if I click on modify nations, yes, where you can come and add the women's team if you want to manage both men's and women's team. So let's say you cannot remove France. You can. That's why France has the lock icon. It's because the club you are starting with is in France. So whether I like it or yes, France is set default. So let's say I don't want to manage in Germany, but I want to manage in the women's team, maybe in England. So I'll go to England. You can see that selected England, and to the right side where we have the five selected nations, you can see we have French men, England men, Spain men, Italy men, and now England women. So you can also um manage a club from the English Football League for the women's side. So if you've made your adjustment, just click on confirm. It will take you back to this page. And now what you want to do is just click on confirm again. Now it's going to prepare your database. It's going to combine all the countries, available countries you've selected together, then to bring you to this manager profile page where you can create your manager. Yeah, you can start already selected my existing profile, but let's say you want to create a new manager. So just go to where you have create new profile. Now what you want to do is input the first name, last name, select the nationality and the gender of your manager. So let's do that. So for the first name, let me go with simple random names. I'll go for John. Then for the last name, I'll go for maybe Smith. So let's say I'm going for John Smith. For the nationality, let me go for random and choose the United States of America. Then click on confirm here. Then, of course, John is a male name, but you can either choose between female or males, but I'll go for male. Then to the right side, you need to choose your coaching style. Which do you want, a general, or which coaching style do you prefer the world to know you from? Maybe you need attacking, so I'll go for attacking for this one. Then coaching badge. Which coaching badge do you want to begin the game with? People begin with good, but if you want much more experience, much more realism, like much more challenge, you can go for maybe bronze or silver. I'm going to go with gold. Reputation, how what do you want people to know you? As a household name, which is continental, or normal, which is local. We'll leave it as it is. The manager titles. So if you play the game for some time and you unlock these titles, it will be available for you over here. That's why I can see. For me, all the titles are available for me because I've been playing this game for some time also. So when you're done with this page, you can what you want to also do is go move to where you have additional options. And the additional options, it will show you unlockables, the things you've been able to at the right side, the things you've been able to unlock. And to unlock these things, you need to play the game for some time and achieve certain things to be able to unlock these stuffs. So you can see I have in-game editor, which comes default. So I think default when you play the game, when you start the game, you have the chance to get the in-game editor. You can abolish work permits, you can remove loan restrictions, you can abolish transfer windows. But for me, for realism, I leave only in-game editor on, even though I don't use it at all. Then to the left side where you have the game world, you can either use fake players. So from the beginning of your save, you're not going to use the real live players. So you'll not be able to see Erling Haaland, Mbappe, and those people in the team. You can select that also. Or attribute maxing, when you select attribute maxing on, you're not going to see the current ability and potential ability and some of the attributes of a player unless you scout them. Then for budgets in first window, if you turn it on, as soon as you begin the game, the transfer window is going to be open. So that means clubs in the world are going to make signings or they're going to make sales, even though they didn't make it in real life. And for realism, turn it off. Then the new thing coming to the game is financial regulation. Do you want the FFP in the game? If yes, select it on. And at the drop down button over there, you can select how tough you want it to be. Do you want to be lenient? Do you want to be normal or harsh? For me, I go for normal for realism. And when you're done, you just click on confirm. When I click on, then when you brings you back to your manager profile, again click on confirm. Then the last step is where you want to review everything. So you can see the active nations we have, our manager details, the team we are managing, and the game starts. When do you want the game to start? I normally leave it on country, the country the club is in. Then yeah, I normally leave it that way. When you're done, just click on start game. So after start game, when the game finally loads, I'll show you one quick tip I do after I begin any save. After the game has loaded, you will see this screen, this a news page telling you that the club has appointed. You can see Brest has appointed Smith as manager. So when you click anywhere to open this, just click elsewhere to remove it. The first thing I want to do is when I move to a new club, I first want to click on the club logo, move to staffs, and see the coaches I have available. So you can see I have, apart from me, we have three other coaches, which means you can hire one coach. But I love to see if you have a youth coach. So you can see below we have Nicolas Marella, who is a youth coach. Reason for this is when you click on your profile icon where you move to manager options, what I love to do is at the top you can see we have head coach and head of youth development. I love to give the head of youth development to the youth coach. So that means you're not going to play matches of the reserve team or the reserve teams or the youth squad. The head of youth development is going to play those games for us. Then also where we have assistant responsibilities, I like to take control of match preparations, which is a new thing in FM26 Mobile. Let me know if you want a video on that also. Recommend mentoring partnership also. I want the assistant manager to have access to that. Then confirm contracts for players on loan list. Yes, of course. That's what I want to do. Then for me, this all I want to do. Then I click on confirm. So welcome to your new page of your new club. From here, you can continue your journey to becoming a manager on FM26 Mobile. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.